Hey, what's up guys? It's Luke, and you're watching Luke the Gathering. Thanks for being here, thanks for watching the video, I really appreciate it. I went to my very first draft of Innistrad Midnight Hunt this past Friday, so that was actually, it was just yesterday. A lot of fun, but did not do very well in the draft in terms of the record. Lost all of my rounds, went 0-3, but as always, I still had a really good time, and I'm still trying to improve. Obviously, I need to improve with my Magic playing. I've been trying to practice on Arena, and then, of course, watching people play and how to draft. I thought I drafted a decent deck, but you tell me. We're going to share the deck here in this video, and you let me know, hey, what could you have done better? What could you have tried to look for or switch in and out of the deck so that it would have performed better? So I was in black and blue Dimir, and we were going with a lot of zombies. I was trying to do the zombie thing, and I picked up some decent rares, and one rare which had a really crazy condition to sort of set off, and I was able to set it off in one of the games, and I won that game because that was definitely a bomb if you could get it to go off. Very difficult to pull off, but it happened. So can't wait to tell you a little bit about that. Without any further talking, let's go ahead and just check out the cards. Oh yeah, and before we look at the deck, I will open this little promo pack I got for attending the tournament at Davis Cards and Games at the very end of the video. At least I got a little something to show for being at the tournament. Usually you get a pack per win. I didn't get a win, so I didn't get any of the extra packs, which is fine. That's not something I need to really worry about, winning packs, but getting these promo packs is kind of cool. So I can't wait to see what we get inside this. Okay, so on to the cards. On to the deck that I played. It was a black and blue deck, and so let's check it out. We had Storm Rider Spirit. Didn't really get Storm Rider Spirit out. I heard this guy was pretty good. Flash for 5. Does take quite a bit to get this guy onto the battlefield. It's a 3/3, which, you know, there are a lot of powerful like werewolves and things in this set, so even though you can fly over things 3/3, a lot of times I found myself trying to defend against some really, really tough bigger creatures, you know, that had like 4 and 5 stats, and I don't know, for 5 mana, didn't perform as well as I wanted it to. Diregraph Horde, another card I thought was really pretty good. Did well. It's awesome in making the 2/2 zombie creature tokens that decay. I mean, of course they decay, but they can be useful. They can be actually extremely useful. But again, I don't know. Everyone at the tournament was playing just like bigger. I just felt like overmatched. I was really on the back foot often, even with a 3/4, and of course this is a 5 mana drop too, so a bit pricey when some of the other guys can drop for a smaller amount, and especially if they can get it to turn to nighttime. You know, those werewolves, they get bigger, and I don't know, I just had a hard time dealing with night. Night was my enemy for sure. Component Collector, I think this was a decent defender. He can untap or tap permanents when the day changes to night or night changes to day. I thought that was actually going to be a little bit of protection. Component Collector actually didn't really come out for me this tournament, so that wasn't great. Organ Hoarder came out a few times, which is really nice card selection. Also, a 3/2 is decent just for 4. And so, Organ Hoarder did decent. Falcon Abomination, again, a 2/2 in the air, makes zombie tokens. That's what I wanted. I wanted to make more zombie tokens because I thought I'd have more zombie token synergies. And it did, but it also didn't. Like, I didn't think it was enough. I think not enough was the key word here. Bat Whisperer, this was just like an extra card. I don't think Bat Whisperer is that great. It was just a card I got in the deck, and a 4/2, it's going to die to everything. It makes a bat only if the opponent lost life the turn. So, you know, if they had 2 big if their if their creatures were too big, then it was hard to make them lose life. So that didn't happen too much. Arrogant Outlaw, same thing. You kind of get this bonus if the opponent loses life. So, we had that vampire in the last set AFR that was awesome. It just automatically did this lose 2 life, gain 2 life thing. But this one's definitely inferior to that. Vampire Interloper, that's nice. This guy put in some good work for me. Flying in the air for 2, easy to drop when you get him early. The only problem is he can't block. So, good early, not so good later. The Novice Occultist, again, you're noticing a lot of these are really small creatures, so they're pretty weak. The nice thing about this one is if this one dies, you get a draw card, but you still lose a life. There's still like a little disincentive there, but typically you'll do it, right? Or you have to do it. Ecstatic Awakener, I like this guy a lot. It's cool. I mean, oftentimes he did transform into the 4/4 on the other side, and put in some work. So this was one of my better creatures, but still only a 4/4. When you get later on to mid-game, later game, 4/4 is not going to really do it for you. Ended up getting 3 Siege Zombies. I did do the tap 3 to make the opponent lose life quite often, mostly because my guys weren't attacking, so my guys weren't tapped out, and so on their turn, at the end of their turn, and if nothing happened, I could ping them for 1. And so Siege Zombies actually put in quite a bit of work. I really wish I had some more zombie boosters, like a Zombie Lord. There's a guy that gives all the zombies +1. That would have been great. I did see that flying through the draft, but I wasn't able to get it. We have Dissipate. This was just a counter spell. I'm not sure how great counter spells are in draft, but I thought it did decently, actually. I was able to at least hold on a few times because Dissipate stops some of their, combat tricks that would have totally hosed me. Blood Pact, draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. I mean, that's okay. Startle is actually really good. Help me win some battles. I wish I had more Startles, because this is great. You draw a card, get a zombie token, and make them -2/-0. I feel like this is really cool. Really good card. I like this one a lot. Eaten Alive, another great removal. I just wish, I didn't have a lot of things to just sacrifice when I had this card, and that was the biggest problem with Eaten Alive. Rotten Reunion. Oh, these weren't cards that were in the deck. These were just Bait Hook Angler was in the deck. I don't know what these were doing here, but these were like sideboard cards. All right, Morcrit Behemoth. This guy was cool. I got 2 of these. This guy really won me a game. Not the round, but won me a game within the round. Beastly guy. Menace. Comes down for 5 if you sacrifice a creature. This guy was great. Love this guy. Jaren. This guy got passed to me. I don't know why. It was like, what was it? This was not in the first pack, too. This was passed to me as a second pack. And I was like, ooh, this is a cool looking card. I'll take it. At the worst, it's a 2/3 for 3. I mean, it's okay. It also makes you like a human creature token. So I don't think it being mythic status is only great if you can get it to transform. And this is the card I was talking about earlier. I actually got this to transform. Won the game. Because of that, transforms into Ormadal, the Corruptor. And this guy has Flying, Trample, Lifelink, and Sacrifice another creature, draw a card. I mean, just do all those things. And it's great if you can get him to flip. But pretty hard, because you have to have exactly 13 life on your end step and then pay 4 and 2 black to get this guy to flip. Very, very hard conditions. But got to do it once, and I was surprised, and it was pretty much an automatic win after that. Memory Deluge. This was cool. This got me a lot of cards, actually. For 4, you could get 2 cards out of your library, looking at 4, and the other 2 are put in the bottom. I thought this was a really nice card to put in, and even if I needed to switch the day-night cycle. This thing was something I did use to do that. This card was also passed to me. Curse of Leeches. It was really slow, but I feel like this could make a difference. I mean, it only costs 3, 1 and 2 and a black. Enchant the player, and then it, every upkeep of theirs, they lose a life and you gain a life. I thought that was decent. And then if it turns to night, becomes Leeching Lurker, Leech Horror, and it's a 4/4 with lifelink. So, I mean, like really slow and okay on this side. Annoying, but kind of a bigger threat on this side. 4/4 lifelink. So, decent. Again, the guy just passed it to me. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't playing black. I don't know what was happening. But I was pretty much trying to get blue-black the whole game. But you'll notice, like, these are the other cards I was actually got. I got a lot of red and white. And I was talking to somebody, and they were saying, looks like you were trying to go red or white. And then you switched to blue-black. But that wasn't it at all. These were just cards that red or white in particular was really open, and this is not a card in the set. Obviously, Scavenging Ooze. This was a promo that they passed out at the store, so that was just nice to get a promo and some of the extras. I think if there was one other card I think I should have put in, it would have been the Overwhelmed Archivist. However, like I said, I had black as my first initial color, and then I went to blue. But, yeah, that's what I did. So I was talking to somebody who was saying, it looks like you were trying to switch over into black and blue because I had so much white and red. But no, that's not what happened. I actually just started drafting more white because it was way open, and red, people weren't taking either. And so I ended up getting those. Those were just like kind of leftovers in packs. So looks like there was a lot, but white and red were decently open. So just to give you a little bit of background on that. All right, here we go. 3-card promo pack. Innistrad Midnight Hunt. Let's see what we get. All right, we got Briarbridge Tracker. That's a rare. You got the little Planeswalker foil thing here. We got Gavany Dawnguard promo pack rare, and this I don't think it's. Oh yeah, it's an uncommon. And Beast Whisperer. And I don't know what set that's from. That's not from Midnight Hunt. That's from whatever that set is, and I don't know. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a card. So Beast Whisperer, Briarbridge Tracker, and a Gavany Dawnguard. So there we have it. Cool. Well, thanks for watching. Again, I always love talking about the drafts and the play experiences I have and looking through the cards. Hopefully, I can improve. I feel like sometimes, you improve and then you go back and then you improve and then you can go back. It's like a really frustrating thing that happens. This set I know is more complex and deeper than AFR was, and I can definitely feel that. I think more experienced players definitely have a leg up on me as I play. And as I was thinking about it, like, I love Strixhaven. I came in during Strixhaven, but, Strixhaven, when I played Strixhaven, I wasn't really playing in a very high level way. And I'm not playing high level right now either, but, I was like really drafting a lot of Boros cards, which is probably like the most basic way to play, but, it helped me get into Magic. AFR started helping me learn more, and I think this set should really, really kickstart it, just because there are a lot more, complex mechanics and interactions that happen here. Right now, I do feel a bit lost, but I'm going to give it a good go and a try, and hopefully I'll improve. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.